Okay, I'm just going to put that, where am I going to put this? I'll put this right on top of it. This was supposed to go today. I gotta get that's tricky juice in there. Alright, so, okay, yeah, you guys can see. I know the lighting's not the best in here, but I'm gonna get this guy out of the truck. Just again, once again to show you how it's done. This trap so far, that's 4 for 4 on this trap here. This is the only trap that's been giving me stuff this year so far. This is one trap, there you go. If I would have been better set up, not that I don't have other traps out, but let's see, yeah, I'll get this one. So again, we put the jaw against our leg. Where's my camera? Put the handle against your inside the leg in case it springs. Just go easy, get our safeties ready. And just go easy. The idea is not to pinch the fur really. This way, if it springs on you, it doesn't whack you in the leg as easy. Or if the safety breaks or something. That's one. Again. You know, there's a lot of guys, you know, you can get the cheap ones, you can get the expensive ones, doesn't really matter. But get these things. I think this was like 30 bucks about a couple of years back, so they might be 40, 50 bucks now. So now to get them out, what I do is grab my tail, like so. Never put your hands inside the jaws, ever. Don't ever make that a habit, because if something bad is going to happen, such as maybe metal fatigue, whatever, that lets go, you'll end up with something broken like him. Nice otter right there, still soaking wet. I'm gonna undo these jaws. The biggest thing to watch out for is obviously you see that trigger starting to get a bit bent up and stuff like that. Probably gonna get a couple more captures out of it, and then I'll have to replace that trigger. That's what happened to the other one. I caught like 8 or 10 animals, and just that fatiguing snap that you get. Undo that. You can leave them sprung, but I prefer not to. Get the safety out of the way. There you go. Amazing the power of these things. Amazing the power. There's my otter. Still soaking wet. He'll be wet till tomorrow morning. But that's okay. That's okay. Just play around with him. Well, good look at him. Oh, he's kind of heavy. Yeah. He got whacked pretty hard. Gotta say that. I'm gonna put him in the garbage bag. Nice job though. Again, I will do a demonstration in better light of, you know, like some of the techniques of why I do the setups the way I do. What drove me to the conclusion, what made me stop using other methods, so I'd use this method. This method I really have a lot of faith in because it seems to work really well. So before you put this thing in the freezer or something, or even store them in the shed or wherever you're going to store them, put them in something that his fur will not stick. Here, the body bag. Get him a body bag. Anyway, there we go. So there's my fourth little otter. I'm going to get him outside, and yeah, there you go. And then tomorrow I'm going to get him. First thing, that's going to be project number 1 tomorrow. Skin him. Then I can my beaver doomsday device. Trust me, these are beaver doomsday devices. I haven't got those out. Those are supposed to go today. My wolf snares. I have these little guys. If I have a lynx running around and foxes running around, I may, if I can show them. I bought a bunch of these, but these were really small. I don't know why I bought them, but I bought them anyway. Active snares. And they kind of work very interesting. These, I think, are made in Alberta. And I forget the M. I don't want. I'll research it, and I'll put it in the title. But these little snares here, these are too light for wolf or anything like that. But they're probably okay for fox, probably okay for, obviously, for rabbits. Raccoons, big raccoon might be a bit, for beaver as a drowning set maybe. Yeah, but these are active snares, and these little springs, you might not believe this, but they add, once the snare is activated and they kick this little part, this little spring, that adds an extra 50 pounds of tension on the cable. In other words, it turns your passive snare into an active snare, which means it becomes a killing trap rather than a restraining trap. And I wish I could do that with these guys. So these snares, the first time around, they're going to just be that, but whenever they get messed up and I replace the wire, I'm going to get some of those little springs for this appropriate sized wolf. I'll show you in the better light anyway, and make those active. And that way, if you catch a wolf, at least you're coming to a dead wolf or a dead coyote, cougar, whatever it's going to be, rather than a live one. And the advantage of that, quite simply put, is that you don't have to shoot the animal, so no blood. And you don't have to shoot the animal, so you can still keep the skull, and there's potentially more money. And you don't have to get near a animal caught in a trap alive and panicking. So, but if you do get one in a trap, there's a way to kind of put them down without freaking them out. And there's a right way and a wrong way to do everything. But I've put many traps, or put many animals down in traps over the years, and you let them calm down and stuff like that. But if it comes to that, I'll discuss it at another time. But or if I catch something and it's still alive, I'll show you how I do it. So, you know, it'll be graphic, but I'll show you how I do it, just so you get the idea. You know what I mean? All right. Anyway, that's what I got for tonight.